My daughter went to a 2-week day camp not knowing anyone. It was not the first time she'd gone to a program without any friends. She usually makes friends pretty easily. But this particular camp, although very popular, was also known to be very cliquey. I intentionally signed her up during the same 2 weeks her friend would be there, but her friend canceled at the last minute. Every day my daughter tried to engage other girls. She asked one girl if she could have lunch with her on the first day, and the girl said yes. But when my daughter tried to sit with her at lunch the second day, the girl asked why she was still hanging around. I used the experience as a teachable moment. After my daughter explained how that made her feel, we talked about the golden rule, how to treat others the way you want to be treated. It was a time to teach about compassion, about being a friend to someone who's reaching out for one. Although I do believe we're all born with certain personality traits, we still need to teach our kids about loving others, caring for others, and about having compassion. She spent the rest of the days making the best of the time at camp, mostly playing by herself and always finding ways to have fun, and on a couple of occasions she reached out to other kids who stood alone. In Colossians it reads, "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience." If you look at the definition of compassion, it is explained as the feeling of deep sympathy and sorrow for another who is hurting, in pain, or has misfortune, and is accompanied by a strong desire to help the suffering. Although my daughter wasn't suffering per se, she was sad and somewhat in pain by being rejected by the girls at camp. Jesus Christ is the greatest example of someone with true compassion. Not only did Jesus have compassion and heal people from physical suffering, he also showed the greatest compassion for mankind when he died on the cross for our sins. It's not always easy to show compassion, however, especially when we feel like the person deserves their misfortune. When our own children are suffering in some way, we can use the opportunity to think about ways to show compassion towards others, and what would you do if the roles were reversed? In Exodus it reads, "And the Lord said, I will cause all my goodness to pass in front of you, and I will proclaim my name, the Lord, in your presence. I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion." Let's teach our children how to be like Jesus by showing them how to have compassion for others. This has been a Christ-Centered Communication message. I'm Vanessa Dan Hagarmo, a communications evangelist.